Hello Pisces, welcome to your career reading for November and December. We're ready to start. If you're interested in the tarot decks and oracle decks that I'm using, have a look at the description down below. I listed all of the decks there. And if this message doesn't resonate with you, check your moon and rising signs, especially your rising sign. And I also posted some Halloween spirit messages for November and December, so if you're into that, I'll link your video at the end of this one. Feel free to check it out. So let's have a look at your career situation, and by career I mean your employment, your business, project that you're working on, or your studies, anything that will bring you closer to your, career goal or path. So let's have a look. In the past, we have Three of Wands energy. So the Three of Wands energy is telling me that, in the past you had this like clear goal in mind. You were going for it. You were going forward with your projects, with your work. You knew exactly where you're going and why, and things were progressing quite nicely. I feel like it was very active time. There was a lot to do. There was a lot in your head, but you were enjoying it. I feel like you were clearly enjoying it. There was a lot of movement forward on your career path. What I see here is I feel like the speed is what stands out to me in this case, in your case, and I feel like it was going quite smooth and it was going quite fast. I feel like you were expecting to reach your goals or improve your career or advance quite quickly. Very, very, very good energy. This is what we want when we are, into what we're doing and when things are going and you see the progress. That's when you enjoy working the most, and I feel like that's how it was for you. So let's have a look at the current energy to tell us what's going on now. We have Four of Swords. Okay, so Four of Swords and Three of Wands. This is like the opposites. So it's telling me now, what I see here is that things stopped for some reason. I feel like I do get a very strong sense here that this is not because you wanted it to stop. I feel like you were made, the circumstances, I feel, made you slow down considerably. For some of you, stop. And I feel like you're a little bit annoyed by that you cannot, work the same way you worked before and move forward with the same speed, that there is something stopping you. I feel like you are very much not a fan of that. I do get a strong sense here that some of you could be furloughed, because I don't see the ending as in losing your job or being made redundant. However, I do feel there was quite a long break. So maybe some of you had to stop working and had this like a few months or longer of just waiting to be able to get back to work. And I feel like that wait, like you were not enjoying it. You were not fully, like you were just waiting for you to get back on a horse and do your work. And, I feel like you enjoy doing that. But also what I see here, I see this water here, and it tells me, there is a sunset, that I feel like things are, this is ending, slowly ending now. So I feel like your wait, if you've been inactive because of some external circumstances, I feel like this is ending. It may not be a furlough. Maybe there's just something that stopped you from taking another step because you had to wait for something to happen and it was blocking your progress. If that's the case, I feel like this is slowly ending. The waiting game is ending. It's not ended yet, but it's going towards that. So there is this water here, and then we have the water here, and I do feel like this direction, I feel like this direction is still there. You just cannot walk that path just yet. So that's what I'm feeling. If that's your story, if you're waiting for something and you're unable to make the next step because something is stopping you and you need to wait for that to happen, then I just get a sense that, you know, things will change soon. Let's have a look at the future energy. We have Seven of Swords. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords, I do feel like you are I feel like you're quite annoyed by this fact, by this delay. And I feel like you are starting to think about it and think about what you can do to change that, or if you should maybe change your path in order to, you know, do something. And I feel like you maybe start planning kind of like a plan B, or what could I do instead of this? I don't want to wait anymore. I want to do something else. I don't want to be just, you know, on a reserve and just waiting for someone to call me so I can start doing things again. I feel like you are trying to plan for your future just in case, because I feel like you don't want to wait any longer. Maybe because of, you know, financial situation, but there is this, I feel like you're really not enjoying it. You're really not enjoying this inactivity. So you may be not telling many people, but maybe looking for some work, looking at the opportunities, maybe, you know, thinking about changing something up in order to remove yourself from this situation. Let me see if I can get anything else here. Can we clarify this Seven of Swords? Okay, for Pisces. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you see? It's all about your business and your future and your work. So I feel like you are really thinking, analyzing, strategizing what's the best for you in the long term. What to do, how to proceed, should I wait, should I not, you know, what's going to be the best for me in a long term, and how to best deal with this situation so you get the successful outcome out of this. So let's have a look at what the universe is telling you here. We have King of Swords. Okay, so the universe is telling you to embrace that energy of King of Swords. So King of Swords, this is someone who thinks, who looks at things very logically, very rational. Very much the decisions that this person is making are based on logic and on facts, not on emotions or passions or things like that. So I feel like the advice here is look at your situation very rationally. Analyze if you are thinking about, you know, making something, changing something, and maybe doing something differently, or looking for something else, completely like switching your path. Have a moment first. Think about it, pros and cons. Calculate what's more worth it, how you're gonna be financially if you decide to stay and wait, and how it could go if you're gonna decide to do something else and move forward in a different way. Be very realistic about it and see what's the possibility, and then choose based on that, because the last thing you want is to make a decision because you're frustrated and you're gonna be like, okay, I don't want to wait any more longer, I'm doing this, I don't care, and then realizing that wasn't the best decision, but also maybe the situation that you've been stuck in will start to change as well, and then you'll be angry at yourself that, you know, you've made that decision. Don't act on an impulse. I guess that's the message here. Really think about your position and what can you do with it. And also I do really get a sense here with this card that this waiting period is coming to end, that there will be something new, fresh energy emerging that will, let you take action. So if you feel like, if you have this, feeling that that could be truth and maybe that's gonna happen, then just listen to your intuition as well. So let's have a look at your external energy. So energy that is outside of your control but can influence you. We have the Chariot. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was feeling here as well. I do get a sense that things are starting to move forward. So if you've been waiting for an outside situation to change so then you can take action, this is happening. This, I feel like within those 2 months, there is a very big chance that there will be progress and there will be movement made, and things will speed up quite considerably. So that's a very good news for you. You just need to be a little bit more patient, because I don't feel like it's happening just yet, but I feel like it's just around the corner. There will be new opportunities coming up for you, and either that means going back to work, returning to work, or finding something new, finding a new work. If you've been waiting and there was not much movement and not many responses or interview offers or things like that, or if you've been just generally inactive if it comes to your career, things are picking up around you, and that will influence you as well. So let's have a look at your hopes and fears. We have 6 of Pentacles. So with the 6 of Pentacles, yeah, very, very beautiful card here. But also that shows me your hope, first of all, that you will be gifted this, return to work, or this ability to start moving forward, that someone will finally let you do that, and then you'll be able to share your work with others. So I'm getting strongly that there is a very strong sense here of furlough for some of you. Let me know in the comments below if that's your message, because I feel like if you've been waiting for that offer to come back, that's your hope, and I feel like this could be happening for you quite soon. So yeah, there is something definitely here with you wanting to share your work abilities with others, and to be with others, because this Four of Swords it's waiting game, but it's also kind of waiting alone, and that's what we see in this card as well. I feel like you are not working with others, you are not collaborating, you are not connected, you're kind of just sitting there alone and waiting for something to change, and your hope is that this change will come. So let's have a look what's the possible outcome for November and December for you. Okay, we have the Star. Beautiful card as an outcome. It tells me it's number 17 reduces to 8, which for me is like more directed forward movement. It shows me that there are possibilities waiting there for you, coming towards you. The Star quite often for me indicates that it's not there, it's not here yet. It's in the near future, but there are possibilities that are there for you, and things like things will be better. You'll be much happier and fulfilled. But you need to have a little bit more patience. I feel like there will be new opportunities showing up, that this waiting game will be all done and over, and you'll be able to move forward, either with something new, if you decide to end this work, whatever you're doing now, and then just decide to plan something else for yourself, or whether that means the end of the waiting period in this situation is ending, and there is a new chance for something fresh, and finally moving forward and doing what you want to do. So let's have a look at your oracle cards for November and December. So we have new beginnings and be proud. Beautiful cards. I'm going to read you what both say. New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. So this is what I've been feeling with the end of this, slow progress or like stuck energy. Things will move forward, and either if you decide to start something new, a new project, or go back and start fresh with this what you've already built, that will be your decision to make. But there literally it says things are continuously changing and new beginning is on the horizon. So it's not here yet, but it's on the horizon. It's coming for you, to you. And then we have be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Okay, so this tells me also that this is a good time for you now, when you're not very active and not really busy, to really think about what you've achieved, who you are, what you want. Be proud of where you came from and like where you're at right now, no matter what your circumstances. Don't feel negatively about that. Pause. Be proud with what you have and what's coming your way, and take that time and use it effectively as well. Like if you don't have much to do, think about what you can do outside of work that will make you happy or help you on your career path further in the future. So use this time effectively as well. And I think that's it for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching that video. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking this video, and if you want to share your story, I love to read your comments. Please comment down below, and I'm gonna link your Spirit Halloween reading at the end of this one. Check it out if you're into it. And thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.